Hello, inhabitants of Planet Poke. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Moonlight150. I am one of the newest members of the Planet Poke community. And here I am going to introduce myself and my channel to you guys in the style of the only thing I really know how to do on YouTube, and that is a narrate a Pokemon battle. This is a PU battle. For those who don't know what PU is, it's really an unnamed tier of Smogon in the metagame. PU is considered the NU of the NU, which is like the lowest tier. It's the Pokemon that nobody uses, such as Pokemon that you see on the screen right now, like Purugly and Corsola. So this is the kind of battles that I really do enjoy because, like I said, it's the Pokemon that we never really see. We get to get all kinds of different kind of move sets and usages of different Pokemon, and that's what I enjoy. And on my channel, you will find many of RU, NU, and now this PU tier on my channel. But of course, I'm just a big Pokemon battling fan in general, and so I also do the higher tier stuff occasionally. But if you're into the more lower tier stuff, you'll probably like my battles more often than my higher tier stuff. So anyway, besides my Pokemon, I also am doing a couple Let's Plays on my channel. I just finished up a Volt White Roulette Nuzlocke. For those who don't know what Roulette is, it's also known as a randomizer, which is where Pokemon in the wild are randomized, all staying at the same level that they're supposed to be in that patch of grass. Like, you know, the first patch of grass is like level 2s and level 3 Pokemon, but you can run into something like an Aggron at level 2. So that is what a randomizer Nuzlocke is. It's still a Nuzlocke of a Pokemon game, but you have the chance of getting some really interesting Pokemon to help you along the way. I just wrapped that up, and I'm going to be continuing on to some other Let's Plays of console games and of Pokemon games. Now, along with that, I also have a little mini-series on my channel. I have 3 mini-series. They're called my live series. They are live commentary of multiplayer games. Currently, I do Soul Calibur 5 on the Xbox 360, Mortal Kombat on the PlayStation 3, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 also on the Xbox 360. Now, these are some of my personal favorites to do because they're doing just what I love doing, and that's playing games and giving live commentary. And I plan to expand the live series whenever more games come out that have incredible multiplayer, such as another fighting game, another shooter, or a racing game. Anything that has a very interesting multiplayer that you can easily comment on. But of course, the main focus of my channel would be Pokemon, because I know a lot of my subscribers are Pokemon fans and they're here to see the battles. So if you're here for Pokemon, that's good. Come by, subscribe, all that other good stuff, as I like to say. But if you're also interested in just watching some multiplayer action on some different games on consoles, on current-gen consoles, as I like to say. But if that's not really your thing, but you know, you can just ignore those. They are not very often. They are once every 2 weeks, I want to say, for each one of Soul Calibur 5, Mortal Kombat, and Call of Duty. And Pokemon battles are at least 3 battles a week, as that's my minimum, as I tend to do. I tend to do more. Sometimes I even do daily, depending on my schedule. So that's just a little bit of an introduction. Also, I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play. I'm considering about 2 or 3 different Let's Plays, 2 on console. I want to do another Pokemon one. Another thing about my channel is that you, the subscribers, and my viewers are in control of what I do. I am very subscriber input heavy, as in I want your opinions. As you can leave in the comments of a battle video, what tier do you want to see next? If you're tired of some NU battles, you want to see some OU, even though I tend to lose most OU battles. If you still want to see some OU action, just tell me in the comments, and it'll be up for suggestion. If I get enough comments from most of my subscribers, then yes, my next battle will be an OU battle. So that's just how I like to run my channel. I always go on by what the viewers want. If it's a mass majority, you know, majority rules, as I like to say. But anyway, so as long as I'm on that topic, I'm going to say that also my LPs are also majority rules. I hold polls a lot of the time on what my LP should be. So I just recently had a poll, but I'm considering redoing them for reasons I will explain in a video that I'm going to make. So if you want to see how you can help me choose my next LP, then you better head over to my channel, subscribe, so you can be one of the first to see it in your subscription box, and leave a suggestion for my next LP. So anyway, I believe I've said everything I've just said. Yeah. That's another thing you gotta know about me. I get tongue-tied very easily. But anyway, so if you haven't been really listening to me and been listening more to the battle, or haven't really been just been watching the battle, let's just get right to it. Let's get right down to where are we? We're a little bit halfway through the battle. We're against A Simisear. Wow, I keep forgetting those names. I keep getting those monkeys mixed up, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of people do. But anyway, my Purugly just fell to a Flamethrower. It turns out to be Life Orb. I'm going to send in my Baby Aqua, my Phione. Now, this thing surprises me a lot in battle. I love this thing. It actually, if you watch a lot of my PU NU battles where I bring this, it actually does a lot of interesting work. But anyway, she's going to take the Hidden Power, I want to say Grass, from the Simisage because it was super effective. I kind of doubt it was Hidden Power Electric, because why would you want a Hidden Power Electric on a Simisear? But anyway, so she survives the hit, and I'm going to go straight for the Surf, which is going to be enough to take out this Simisear. Going to eat some leftovers. And I don't think I'm going to take another hit because Phione, or Phione, however you like to pronounce it, it doesn't really outspeed a whole lot of things, especially since this is a Purugly. It probably has the pick out, which it does. And so Baby Aqua's just going to go take a nap now. We're in her Pokeball. Anyway, so she's also another Life Orb set. Like, I think my own Purugly was a Life Orb set. I'm going to go into Haunter, which is Clap Off. So I'm going to go for the... no, not the Shadow Ball. That's a normal type. What are you thinking? I'm going to go for the... he's going to go for the Sucker Punch, but I am going to predict that. I'm going to go for the Substitute to get a sub up. So now I'll be free to go for the Sludge Bomb next turn after taking a Sucker Punch, because I know that I won't be able to take a Sucker Punch, especially since I'm not an Eviolite Haunter like most are. I'm actually a Life Orb set, I believe, or Leftovers, one of those. So now with a little bit of Life Orb recoil, I will go for the Sludge Bomb, and I do believe that takes out the Purugly, because I am a Life Orb set. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's see, after I did this Purugly. Yes, I am a Life Orb set, so it's more of an offensive Haunter than most are. My opponent's gonna go into Rampardos, you know, that monster that has the massive attack for its weird stats. It has no other stats except for its attack. Gonna go for the Rock Polish just to get a little bit of speed up. Didn't know it wanted to set up, but I wanted to get the sub up anyway. It's gonna have that +2, I believe that's what Rock Polish does, in speed. Gonna go for that Earthquake, gonna finish off my subs, gonna take it, but I will be able to go for the Shadow Ball now to get some damage off, because as we know, actually, scratch that idea, I go for the Plane Split because I want to be able to sub again, but seeing that I won't be able to outspeed next turn because of the Rock Polish, that was just not that good for me. Anyways, because you're probably thinking, wait a minute, doesn't Haunter have Levitate? Yes, I do have Levitate, but because if you remember, Rampardos has Mold Breaker, so abilities are not in effect right now. It's almost like if Gravity was in effect. But anyway, we're in the last couple turns here. I send out my Palindrome, my Draft Ring. Gonna dodge the Rock Slide like a boss, and gonna go for the Energy Ball for the win. So that was a good game from my opponent, from DrStunJosh. He came down to that last little turn right there. So if you enjoyed this battle, enjoyed my narration, enjoyed my ideas of what's on my channel, make sure to come check me out, and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and keep on checking on Planet Poke. See you guys later.